We're going to start at part 2 from chapter 5. We order off the counter indices and eat them in the car. That's the chips that they're getting. Rue, I say suddenly, hold my hand, but my hands are greasy. I throw him a little wet wipe packet. Come on, I want to try something. I'm thinking of Fiona and Lily. And the phone. I've fallen behind with enough things in life without falling behind with magic too. Ooh, Fiona says. No, thank you, Lily. But he wipes his hands and laces his fingers through mine. Okay, so concentrate on the car. But we are parked. Just do it. He concentrates. I concentrate. I start the process, find Rue's silver light, but I don't follow it into his head. I sort of wade into the energy coming from out of him and imagine the light stretching to the car. Honor's music cuts out. There's a crackle and a buzz and a feeling of something working. I hold my breath. Then a man's voice from the car stereo. So that's 2 burgers, 2 chips, 2 curry sauce, 1 battered sausage, 2 cans of Diet Coke. Yeah, 18 euros. So I love 18 euros. So love for collecting. Yeah, lovely stuff. Oh my God, I gasped. Oh my God. Is this someone's phone call? Rue says, astounded. Not only is it someone's phone call, Fiona says, it's very good value. Do you think they have a coupon, Fiona? I'm joking. This is amazing though. It's the chipper man talking behind the counter at Deezy's. He hangs up and immediately takes another call about 3 orders of scampi. Not that this isn't fascinating, but can we get someone else's? Rue suggests. This feels illegal, Lily says with no intonation at all, as if the word illegal were neutral term. I hold tighter on Rue's hand and I feel him I feel him grabbing back. There's a pulse of energy between our hands and the channel flips onto the radio. After a short silence, we hear another voice. Cab to 63 Parnell Road. And where are you going? A brief pause. Lovely, we'll have someone up to you in 10 minutes. We gasped, staring at each other in total disbelief. We switch again. Someone is complaining about their babysitter not putting their kids to sleep. Switch. Someone is telling their boyfriend to come over. Switch. Someone is talking to their mother, asking if it's okay to softly bite off their baby's toenails because they are too afraid to use the scissors. We howl with laughter, get ready for information switch on and on. We get a dozen snapshots of Kilbeck's life on a Saturday night, and the voices wrap around us, their accents so like ours. I feel a violent throb of love for the place, this home whose frequency I'm literally tuned into. We are my friends so desperate to leave. Why are my friends so desperate to leave? This is being a stranger, somewhat else so attractive to all 3 of them. So she's saying, why do they want to leave Kilbeg and go somewhere else that seems to be more attractive to them? I think I know who that last one was, Rue says. I think that was a guy in my old class. I recognize the voice. See, I say, mostly just continuing my own thought. Out loud, if you were in Dublin, you wouldn't know who that was. Rue smiles at me fondly, but we are so connected that one of his thoughts swims into my head. There she goes again. The Kilbeck tourist board. I feel a flash of irritation and still holding his hand, feel my muscles tense. The radio switches again. There's a decent argument for, comes a voice, a familiar one. Then a pause, and I think I'm imagining it. An American accent. No, I'm not saying I can't handle it. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's Aaron, I gasped. That's his voice. The others look skeptical. Are you sure? Rue asked. It is Aaron's. There is not a doubt in my mind. I saw him this morning. His voice is fresh in my head. Gods, that is weird. Shh, shh, Fiona hushes, turning the volume up. Let's see what he says. I just think Kilbeg is a waste of time, he says. What more do we have to do? We are all silent. No one moves. There's another pause while Aaron listens to the response. It's interesting hearing the subordinate tone of his voice. Whoever he's talking to is more powerful than he is and deserving of deference. No, I get it. I get it, Aaron says. He sounds like he's annoyed and trying very hard to conceal it. It's just that, I was there when we did that gig. I did everything you asked me to, and I think I've proved I can be trusted. I know it's not about proof, he says hurriedly. I know it's about faith. You know I do, but I could do more. If I knew more, I could make things happen. If I knew what things you wanted to happen. Pause again. I know I just want to do my best work. It's important to me personally, spiritually, whatever you know. You know that, so let me. Pause again, longer. Aaron is begging here, really begging, but for what and why? The call ends. Rue turns off the radio. Wow, he says, raking his hands through his hair. Wow, okay. How did you do that? Lily asked, mystified. How did you find him? Of all the people in Kilbeg. I wasn't trying to find him, I say defensively. He just happened. It was just a coincidence. Maybe the two of you are linked, Fiona offers. Like he told you. What did he tell you? Rue asks. Alarmed, I fill him in on the tennis courts at the 3 chances. Well, in any case, Rue says when I finish, we need to get our shit together. We have to use our gifts against the children. It's clear they are not done with Kilbeg, and now that we can listen in on their phone conversations, this is huge. Even he doesn't know why they are back in Kilbeg. Fiona says profoundly and ponderously. That's what's huge. We've always seen Aaron as a kind of ringleader, but maybe he's something more like a regional manager. That's the unsettling thing. If someone of Aaron's abilities is actually relatively junior, then how scary are the actual leaders of the organization? Nuala said that Kilbag has a magical supply chain kind of thing. Maybe the children are like trying to get in on it. Try to get my head around this. I try to get my head around this. We always assume that Aaron was a magical person in a religious organization. Not that the Children of Bridget itself was a magical organization. I say this aloud. Fiona snorts. I mean, are they technically different things? She asks. Religion and magic are basically the same to most people, right? Yes, Lily says coldly, except magic, as far as we have seen, is the one that's real. Rue looks anxious, like he's aware of the political optics of this conversation. I don't know if that's fair. Lily shrugs. Magic made me into the river. I know that for a fact, but I've never met Jesus. So, despite the fact that we are in the dwindling warm weeks of summer, I feel a chill come over us. A sense that the blood in our bodies is not moving as it should. It's almost September, Lily says, her eyes out the window. I don't know why she says it, except perhaps as a reminder of the longer nights and the fact that everything will get darker from here on out. And that was chapter 5. Sorry about the noise, but the computer shuts down and goes black, the screen. I hope you've enjoyed that one. On to chapter 6. Take care.